Well, good morning, everybody. I wanted to take this time to introduce myself. I'm Sandra West. I'm your instructor for this term. As you could probably tell, I have a bit of a cold that I caught late last week, and I'm trying to get over it. So you'll just have to deal with me as I try to talk through all of this. Okay, I wanted to talk a little bit about our week one and what it is we want you to do this week. So let's start with the objectives, and we'll go down through each of them, and then we'll begin to go down through everything that's going on this particular week. So we're going to illustrate an understanding of Moody Bible Institute Distant Learning Philosophy of Learning and demonstrate computer skills. I'll show you which assignment will help you with that. We're going to identify current academic skills and determine how to strengthen weak areas. How do you identify your weak areas to begin with? And then what can you do about it? Differentiate, differentiate between occupation and vocation. Many people think those are the same things. Some of the readings that you'll have this week will help you to differentiate between the two, and it will be part of a writing that you will reflect on as part of this week. Express the factors that contribute to individual academic success. We want you to reflect on how it is that you think, how it is you can work your classes into your life and make sure that you're okay with the time that's going to require for you to do all of that. Okay, so let's go on. Class introductions. Don't forget to do class introduction, just a brief bio of who you are, what your interests are. If you can, please go ahead and post pictures of yourself. I love to see pictures. It makes you more human. It makes you more than just writing, and I think that's really important. All right, week content report. Actually, this is a little quiz, and basically what it does is it asks you to go through and look at all of the readings that you have this week, also video watching and listening, and we want to know that you've completed all of it. Of course, this is on your honor, and we believe that it's important for you to do those things. For further study areas are where you look at assignments or materials that are assigned, but you don't necessarily have to do them. So it's just for your edification. All right, the Smarter Measure Personal Analysis. Now, I sent out an email just before class started that takes you through the process of how do you get the Smarter Measure self-assessment going. You need to do this. This is going to be tied in with a number of things that we want you to do throughout this entire 8 weeks. So don't forget to do this. This is really important. It also helps to point out your weaknesses and your strengths, and so that you will be able to identify what you need to do in order to improve yourself. Assignment 1-2 is understanding and navigating Blackboard. It is a quiz. So what you're going to do is you're going to watch these videos. It takes you through the process of how do you access different areas of Blackboard, making sure that you know how to do that. Some of you may already know. Some of you may not, but you want to make sure that you know how to do this. What's really important to me anyway is that that you know how to check your grades, but also how to look for feedback. One of the things that I do is that as I grade your papers, I put comments into your paper so that you know exactly what you did wrong, exactly what you did right, and that will help you to become a better writer. So those are important areas for you to know. All right, building writing skills tutorial, the basics. This is a blog. It is less formal writing. I just want you to know that you have 4 topics that we want you to look at: grammar, punctuation, organization, and style. You are to choose 2 of those areas, not all 4 of them, just 2 of them, and give us a short paragraph of what you learned from each of those areas, and so you'll be able to tell us a little bit about it. And it's okay if you choose the same areas that somebody else has chosen. Don't worry about it. Just tell us what you got from it. That's the important part. Occupation, vocation, reflection essay. One of the things we want you to do, one of the things that we do here at Moody a lot, is for you to tell us what you learned from getting, from the content that we've assigned to you. So the article, reflective writing here, is all about helping you understand exactly what a reflective essay is. And then we have a couple of chapters that we want you to read, and then we want you to tell us how you are able to differentiate between occupation and vocation, and how that's going to affect you as you go on. Now, here's something to be very aware of. We're asking you to do this in MLA formatting. And we've inserted 2 videos that help you to learn to set up your papers. This is based on a Word document. How to set up your papers for MLA formatting. And also how to use in-text citations. I strongly, strongly, strongly urge you to please copy, make a note of these 2 videos, because it will help you in your future writing. It's very important. Okay, and then the discussion board. All of this is about looking at the philosophy of learning from Moody Distance Learning's perspective, and what we want you to do is describe how you will effectively implement the tools and habits you've learned this week, okay? And we ask you to do it to 150 to 200 words. And if you look up a writing area, that's probably, and if you're looking at writing a Word document, that's about a half page to 3/4 of a page. It's surprising how quickly you can fill up a page, and to look at how to go ahead and do that. So that's what we're expecting from you. Now, here's another piece that's really important. Make sure that you respond with your original post by Friday. Friday at 11:59 p.m., meaning just before midnight on Saturday morning. And we ask you to do that so that your fellow students can have an opportunity to read your posting and to comment on it. And so they will have the opportunity from Friday to Monday to be able to comment on this as part of the requirements for the discussion board. Okay, I think that's it. You guys have a great week. It's going to be a busy week, but I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun with this. You guys have a great week. Talk to you later.